Hi guys, I thought I would just run through some of these homework questions with you quickly. So this is from homework set number 5, cost curves. Okay, ATC is 4, then when Q equals 37, then fixed costs are, so Q equals 37, we're told that is 4. Then to find fixed costs, well, we got to get familiar with these cost curves. I know that the difference between ATC and AVC is AFC, average fixed costs. So 4, we're told C is 4, minus 1.9, it's going to be 210, and $2.10 times 37 will give us fixed cost, which will be $77. All right, same setup. We're told that's 4. Then ABC and Q equals 50. So we're trying to find out L here. Okay. So we know fixed costs are $77.70. We figured that out here. Fixed costs are fixed. They don't change. So they're also $77.70 here. If we take $77.70 divided by 50, and where's my calculator? 77.7 divided by 50 is going to give me 1.554. That is my average fixed cost, right? So fixed cost divided by quantity gives you average fixed cost. So 3.9 minus 1.554 plus 3.9 equals 2.346, which is 2.35. So these are tricky questions. They're forcing you to be familiar with how these cost curves are kind of put together. So I encourage you to go back and do them again, change the numbers around if you need to get more practice. Okay, this one is harder because you just kind of have to understand the big picture here. The point of diminishing returns for labor occurs after which unit of output? So I know that as long as the marginal product of labor is rising, that means marginal costs are falling. And so right there, that is going to be the point at which the marginal product of labor starts to diminish. So you got to go look at the book and the production function or total product curve to see that relationship. All right, this one's also tricky. It talks about economies of scale. The problem is that this is a short-run situation. This is a short-run ATC. And if you've read the chapter on economies of scale, you know that we need multiple short-run ATCs to know anything about economies of scale. So if we're only given one short-run ATC, we can say nothing about economies of scale. They might be constant, they might be diseconomies, there might be economies. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Q equals 37. TVC equals blank. So Q equals 37. So we're trying to find total variable costs. Well, so this will just be 37 times AVC 1.9, and I guess that's going to be 70.3. You guys got that one basically. So very good. All right, adding a variable input to a fixed input will result in an increase in output. Yes, until the marginal product of labor is 0. So once the MPL begins to diminish, your output continues to rise. It just rises at a decreasing rate. Once the marginal product of labor is 0, that means an extra unit of labor gives you no extra output. So your output didn't go up. All right, same concept. As you add workers beyond the point of diminishing returns, output continues to rise. It just rises at a slower rate. So look carefully at the graph here to figure out why B is not correct. Best answer is that fixed costs are fixed, exactly. Which means average fixed costs are going to decrease as output increases, and the difference between ATC and ABC is average fixed costs. So it's pretty good that you guys got that one right. Very good. By looking at the graph carefully, we can see that this is the only answer that is good. This is a tricky one. When Q equals 100, ATC is 10, ABC is 6. That means AFC is 4, right? And from that, we know that, okay, fixed costs are 400. 4 times 100 is 400. Now, when we go to Q equals 50, the one thing that doesn't change is fixed costs. Fixed costs are fixed. So they're 400 at 100, they're 400 at 50, they're 400 at 0. So therefore, we know that, okay, when Q equals 50, 400 divided by 50 will give us average fixed cost of 8. The others we are changing, so we don't know anything about it. All right, I hope that helps. Bye-bye.